Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're here on Berry Avenue, and as you can see behind me, I'm in front of the brand new school. So the new high school has released, and as you can see, it's a lot bigger than the old one, and there's a lot of new features to check out. Let's just get straight into it and check it out. Firstly, over here, you can see that there's a new school bus, and you can also get this in vehicles. So you can see here, there's a school bus, and this one is a yellow school bus. You can see we had that one there, but now we have this one, which is super cool. You can open the doors here and then, of course, sit inside. And then also over here, you can see that there is a very cool statue over here. It's like people holding up a strawberry for Berry High School. And yeah, that looks awesome. Let's go inside through the front over here. We've got some palm trees and stuff around. And then when we go in, it says up there, Berry High School. And it's kind of similar to the old one around here, just of course updated. So to our left, we still have the reception over here, but it's been upgraded. There's a phone. You can sit here, work at the reception. There's all paper and stuff. This is like an upgraded reception. It says welcome to Berry High School. And then if we go over to our right, this is where the basketball court is. We've also got some trophies there. You can see basketball court is here, and it's huge. It's completely different to the old one. It says Go Bears up there. We've got all banners around. You can sit over here, but you can also play basketball, which is so cool. Let's go over here and get a basketball. So you come over here and you grab a basketball. You can see I am bouncing the basketball now, and what you want to do is walk over to a hoop, and you can click F and then try and get it through, and I did. Very cool. And you can also, if you've got other people in the server with you, you can pass the basketball to them, so you can actually play a game. You can see here there's also a timer. So if we go over to this button here, you can see we can clear the score, or we can start the timer. So if I click start, you can see the timer has started, and there's a 12-minute countdown there. And you can see that there's a 2 there for Team B because I scored. So there's actually a working board there, which is awesome. But I'm going to clear the score and reset the timer, and then you can see that'll reset. So yeah, this is the new basketball court, which is awesome. And then we have like the locker rooms over here. There's all basketballs and lockers around. You can actually, this is where you can change your locker, but we'll check that out after, once we go back into the actual school hallways. Yeah, we've got a locker room in here, and then over here is like the cheer room. You can see here, got some like cheerleading stuff. Looks awesome. You can practice here in front of the mirrors, and then some more lockers there, which is awesome. It looks really nice in here. So this is the basketball court. And if we go out here, you can see it says basketball court in use, but if you click E, you can change it to a prom room, and then it's just got to load. And then once it's loaded, it looks amazing in here. This is like insanely detailed. It's really awesome. There's like stars. You can sit around. There's all food over here. And then you can stand up on the stage. There's like cameras to get pictures. It says Berry High School Prom. So you can get a picture in front of that too. So yeah, huge upgrade to the old prom room. Looks amazing in here. But now let's go back over here and check out the rest of the school. So if we go over here, we've got some seating. So you can just sit down here. There are some new seating poses too, I'm pretty sure. We'll have to see. But you've got some seating there. And then over here, there's just some more seating. So you can wait over here, because the principal's office is right here. We go into the principal's office. You can see it's also had an upgrade. I'm sure the principal is very happy with their office upgrade. You can sit here, so you can be the principal if you want. There's like some flowers, some trophies, a computer. And then you can come in here and have a meeting, maybe. Your parents at the school, maybe you're new to the school. You can have a tour around, like I'm touring the school. And then there's also some seating here with a table. And this is really cool because you can actually pick how you want to sit on the chair. So you can just do sit, which will make you sit normally. You can like do different ones. So like, look, I'm thinking, or there's like a lean back. So there's all different poses you can do. So this is really good for role plays. You can see like I'm writing on a piece of paper in this one. So there's lots of different options, which is awesome. So yeah, that is the principal's office. And then we've got the clinic over here. So if you're feeling unwell or you've been injured, you can come in here, you can lay down and then get checked out. So that is awesome. We got the clinic in there. The old school didn't have that. And then also staff room. I don't think the old school had this either. So we've now got a staff room with a TV in here. You can sit around. So if you want to work as a teacher at the school. And then this is where they'd have their meetings. On this table, if you sit here, you can actually use the laptop and there's microwave and stuff. And then also a photocopier, so you can use that as an animation with this. Awesome. So that is the staff room. If we continue going over here, just got some more seating. Over here is the janitor's room. So all cleaning supplies, spray bottles, vacuum and a mop. So there's the janitor's room in there. And then this is, I keep getting hit by the doors. This is the detention room. You can tell by where it says keep silent, no bullying, no phones, very strict in here. So you don't want to be in here because this is detention. But yeah, you can choose how you want to sit again. You can even like sit here and read a book. There's so many different options for role plays. You can even fall asleep in class. You can use a laptop. So many different options. Even use your phone if you want to sit here and use your phone. So yeah, this is the detention room. There's some backpacks over here. And then of course the teacher can be here. If we go down here, we see there's some classrooms now. So this is the maths room. We go in here. There's just some desks. It does look similar to the old school, which is cool. But there's just more details. You can see books and equations. There's a nice plant in the corner. This is Berry High School, and then they've got like all different equations there. So yeah, this is the maths room, and you can also, of course, still choose how you want to sit. So I can be like writing on a piece of paper. I'm doing a maths exam right now. So that is the maths room. We might as well, while we're here, check out the lockers. So you can do an empty locker, and you can open your locker. So you can see I've got nothing in there. You can also change the style. So I think it would be easier if you go into your phone and then turn prompts on so you can see that. But let's claim this one and do... There's all different ones. There's artsy, cheerleader, athlete, messy, tech geek, sassy, achiever, rule breaker, or simple. Let's see what simple looks like. Okay, so in this locker, we've got like a backpack, umbrella, drink bottle, some books, pens. Very nice. Just simple. Then let's see like maybe the athlete one. Yeah, this one's cool. There's like a duffel bag in there, a basketball, an umbrella, some towels. Nice. And then let's see rule breaker. I want to see what this one is. This one is, whoa, this one's scary. There's like a baseball bat in there. There's, oh, they failed their exam. They've got an F. They've still got a drink bottle though. They've got one of those Stanley cups. Then also spray paint next to it. They're going to graffiti on the walls. That is not good. They're definitely a rule breaker. Yeah, you can choose between different lockers. There's even Tech Geek. What's in this one? Oh, wow. This one's very detailed. There's like AirPods, a laptop, some headphones, some cool lights on the wall. This is probably my favorite one. There's all cool things in there. Very nice. But yeah, you can choose your locker. That is a new feature, which is awesome. We've got English over here. So it says here above the whiteboard, follow your dreams. The teacher can sit here. And then the students here, and then you can choose how to sit still. It says reading is our window to our world. And then there's all different school supplies here, like highlighters, stapler, and some books. Very nice. So that's the English room. We continue going. This is the history room. In here, whoa, there's a lot going on in here. This is cool. The teacher, there's like the world globe, flag. We've got some more decorations, highlighters. And then a map of the world again. Some statues. It's a really cool room. This is the history room. You can see that is where we were before. So that is the entrance of the school. So we've done kind of a loop around. So let's go up this hallway while we're here. So let me sprint up here. So this is the cafeteria. This looks awesome. So in the cafeteria, we've got all different things. It says healthy hub and then fast feast. So you can get an egg sandwich. Oh, you got to get a tray first. So you actually get a tray and then you can pick like the egg sandwich. They have strawberry toast, banana toast, avocado toast. They've got tomatoes and salmon. I might take some salmon, some carrots. Wow, look at that. I'm putting all the food on my tray. Let's get some pizza. There's onion rings, French fries, hot dogs and a burger. Wow, this is a lot of food for lunch. There's bananas and apples, donuts. There's so many things. Look at my tray right now. I don't know how I'm going to eat all of this. Yeah, there's so many things, and then you can like role play here and then go and get a seat. So if we just sit down, I've got my food, very nice, and then you can eat that. But I'm going to get rid of that for now. You can also go back here and role play like you're working here. There's just so many things you can do to role play in this update. It's actually insane. I'm definitely going to be doing some school role plays. Anyway, we've got some more seating up here, and then I'll wait to go up there because we'll go upstairs and see the other rooms after. So that is the cafeteria. It looks awesome. There's actually an elevator here, so you can go in the lift, and if we click E, we've got ground floor and first floor. I'll take the stairs instead. So let's run back around. I can see outside, but we'll go out there last. So that's this side of the school. Now let's go over here. This is the toilets. So we've got the female toilets and the male toilets, and these have been updated and upgraded. They look a lot nicer in here. It's very nice. And then you've just got the cubicles with the toilets in there, and it will be the same for the female toilets. Now let's go over here. There's two ways to go. I'm going to go this way first. So we have science in here. This is like a proper lab in here. So you can wash your hands. Here you can sit down, be the teacher. There's the periodic table of elements. Wow, there's actually a lot of detail here. So this is the science room. There's symbols, so you can learn about the symbols there. So that's the science room. And then we've got the art room. In the art room, you can paint. This is awesome. So you can do pop art painting, clear painting, nature painting, or abstract painting. I will do that in a second. We've got some posters like color wheel, books, and then of course you need a sink in the art room. You can sit back here too. There's some examples of things you can paint in the middle, and then the teacher's desk. But let's paint something. Let's do like a nature painting. Oh yeah, look, I've got my paintbrush. You can see I'm painting there with the paintbrush, and then let's see what happens. I can kind of see something. Look, I see like a mountain and some trees. Oh yeah, wow, I'm a good drawer. Look at that. Or a good painter. I've just painted that in the matter of seconds. Yeah, there's my nature painting. And I'm assuming clear painting, yeah, gets rid of your painting. So there's all different painting options there. That is the art room. And then all the way down here is the photo room. So you can still get your school pictures. So you can sit here, get a school picture. There's the camera. You can get a picture there of someone. They even have like these which look like their graduation robes. So that is awesome that they have those there. There's a computer here, more graduation robes, some seats so you can be like waiting to get your picture. So yeah, that is the school picture room. Very nice. Got some more lockers along here. There's even another trophy cabinet. And then here are the locker rooms that we saw before. So the locker room there, and then also the cheer room here. Let's go up this hallway. Up here is the elevator, so there's nothing else up there. So we've just got the theater in here, which looks awesome. There's like a whole stage there. You can sit here and watch some performances to the right and left. Let's see. Oh, this is like a backstage. There's a post that says Drama Club, Create. So let's go back here. This is like backstage. Whoa, you can actually change it. So there's default stage, talent show stage, graduation stage, and a castle stage. We'll check that out in a second. But you can come back here and get ready. So you can sit here, put in your outfits and stuff. Very nice. There's like a whiteboard over here. You can sit down, I guess, plan out what you're going to do for the play. And then you can also practice here. Maybe you got to practice some dance moves or something before going on. But yeah, let's check this out. So we've got the default stage, which is blank. Then we can let's do the castle stage. So that's loading. Whoa, this is like an actual full-on castle. So you've got full props on the stage. So this is great. We can go over here. I'm sure you can like, walk up the stairs. So you can actually create your own play, which is awesome. There's all different ones you can do. There's like the graduation one and stuff. So that'll change the stage. Now, I think that's everything downstairs. So I think we can go upstairs now and check that out. We've seen everything down here. Let's go up these stairs. So over here, through these doors. Oh, I've still got it set to the prom, but this would be the basketball court. There's some more seating up here so you can watch the basketball game. And then over here through these doors is another door that takes you here. And this is like the recording room, I guess. I don't know what to really call it. It's like where they're watching the basketball games and they're like making the announcements. And then also you can sit back here. So maybe do an interview, you know, get a microphone out. You get a microphone out and interview someone here. Very cool. You can sit here and be an announcer or like control the lights maybe. Just role play up here. Very cool. There's a couch there as well. Let's go back where we went. So through here, because there was a thing here. There's actually some rooms here. And these are clubs. So you can make your own club. Let's do book club. And that's loading. Look at this. If we open this up, it changed the room in here. And we've got all books around, desks. It says book club, read. There's a couch here you can sit on so you can read books. Very cool. Let's change it again. Let's maybe do like computer club. Oh, I gotta wait again. Actually, I'm just gonna go over to this one. See if it'll let me. It is. Okay, we've got computer club in here. Whoa. This is awesome. There's all computers and there's these cool like panel lights on the wall. It says here computer club. Learn to code, build games, explore technology, have fun. This is probably the club I'd choose, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, there's computer club and then we'll check out one more. You guys can come on and check them out, of course. Let's do sports club. Yes, this is, it says here, athletes club. There's some jerseys, backpacks, push yourself to the limit, training tips. There's a whiteboard here so you can plan out everything. Physical education. Got the trophies, basketballs. Very nice. So that is the athletes club. So you can actually create your own clubs now and roleplay in those, which is great. If we go down this corridor now, this is the upstairs to the auditorium. We can continue going this way. We'll go this way then, through these doors. Oh wow, we can cross outside. You can see outside from here. You can also see inside. Let's keep going over here to this side. Let's go... Okay, this is where the cafeteria is. So up here is just the upstairs bit to the cafeteria. There's nothing else up that end. There's more club areas, so you can put some clubs there. And then I see the library here. There's the school library. So it says high school library. You can work here, or you can come and grab a book and do some reading in the library, maybe study. A nice plant there. Yeah, there's lots of places to sit. You can even sit here, you can think. But it's great that you can sit and then choose the read a book option. Then over here, you can actually see a bit of the library there. I didn't know that. I didn't see that, but you can actually look down. And then over here through this door, we can actually get onto the roof of the school. I'm on the roof right now. I feel like this is very dangerous. I should not be up here. I'm just going to go back inside. Yeah, you can get onto the roof from there. And then if we continue going this way, we've just got some more seating. And I think this is where we were before. Yeah, this is where we were above the basketball court. So that is the whole interior of the school. It looks so awesome. There's so many things to do now. So many different roleplay features. Let me know what roleplay you guys are going to do first in the new school. And if you have any roleplay suggestions for me to do, let me know in the comments as well. But let's go outside now because we've got some outside seating, which is actually just next to the cafeteria. I just realized that, so you can come out here and eat lunch. So if we run out here, you can see there's the football there. Let's get it, pick it up. You can actually throw it around. So you can pass this to other people too, but I'm the only person in the server right now. But if I was like to aim, I wonder if I do it like this. Now I feel like that's going to be horrible. Will I get it over? Look at that. I mean, I've thrown it. Where did I even throw that? Did I throw it over the fence? I threw that over the fence, but I did get it in. So that's a win. And there's a podium over here too, because you can like race around here. And then first, second, and third. So yeah, this is the field. You can run around or play football. But yeah, guys, that is the entire school. It's absolutely huge. There's so many new features and so many things to do now. So yeah, this is how the outside looks again. It's huge. You can see all around. I didn't notice, but there's actually a glass roof there too. Yeah, so many things to do. It's awesome. Let me know what you guys think of the update down below. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.